Hello, my name's Shalise. Welcome now, everyone, to my top 10 Marvel Netflix characters. And here's the thing, everybody. I did Marvel's Netflix top 5 heroes, the ranking of the heroes. Just because I rank the heroes does not mean they're my favorite characters. And this includes the villains, anti-heroes, all the Marvel Netflix characters, from the good to the bad to the worst. The worst. My personal top 10 of my favorite Marvel Netflix characters. Let me get 3 honorable mentions. The first honorable mention will be Billy Russo. Billy Russo is a slime ball. He's a guy, or Jigsaw. He's a sociopath. He's the one who betrayed Frank Castle, got his family killed. He is an asshole. He doesn't care for about anybody but himself and only his pretty face. But he's the ultimate nemesis, to Frank Castle. Billy Russo is the greatest Punisher villain. He's portrayed by a great actor. So Billy Russo, 13. My last 2 honorable mentions will be Jessica Jones and Trish Walker. I love them together as friends. I love them together as sisters. They are a great team. I love them as characters. Trish is this one character who was a junkie, a Hollywood girl that got into show business, and then she went down a dark path, and then she wants to become a hero. She strives to become a hero. Ultimately leads to some of her ultimate failures in life. Jessica Jones is a girl who never wanted power, never wanted response, never wanted this hero status to her, but people come to her, and she's the reluctant hero, while Trish is trying to be the I will train, I will become, and I will deserve that fate. And I really do enjoy both characters and what their relationship means to each other. Trish Walker and Jessica Jones, honorable mentions. And let's start off with my number 10. One of my favorite characters of all the Marvel Netflix superhero shows is Misty Knight. I don't know anything about it. The thing is about Misty Knight, I don't know why she's so high on my list. It's just the fact that she gives no shit. Kind of like Jessica Jones in a sense, except she ain't as cynical as Jessica. She strives to believe in the good in people. She strives to make the world a better place. Even though she's a detective, a cop, and all this stuff, but she has her own attitude about it. I loved her in Luke Cage season 1. I was happy to see her in Defenders. I was really happy to see her in Iron Fist season 2. I loved every single moment Misty Knight was in the Marvel Netflix show. She's always entertaining, always fun to watch. I always love her sass. Always love her attitude that she gives to every single character, good or bad. She does not take shit for nobody, and I love Misty Knight. Number 10, Misty Knight. Number 9 is Luke Cage. Luke Cage, as Kyle once said, and I always will quote this because this is what I associate Luke Cage with. You're Harlem's Captain America. Luke Cage is a good, he's a good dude or whatever you want to call him. He just helps people. Black, white, Hispanic, whatever you are, he's going to help you. He's here to protect Harlem. He's here to protect his people. He's here to do what's best for everybody. But the thing is with Luke Cage, sometimes he has his own aggression, sometimes his own anger issues, but he always tries to look past that. And he tries not to let power influence him. He never tries to let the strength that he has, his ability to be super strong and ability to be bulletproof, he doesn't try to let that affect who he is as a human being. And I really do enjoy that about Luke Cage. So Luke Cage to me is number 9. Love him as a character. One of my favorites. Number 8, I'm going to get to Davos. Speaking of people who don't take shit, Davos has a straight mind. He has a black and white world. There is no gray area. You take drugs, you're bad. If you've been through something traumatic, you take drugs, you're bad. If you steal, you're bad. And all that stuff. Even if you're to feed your bread. He's like that type. He's Old Testament in many cases. He's a very old school type of dude. The fact that he has this relationship with Danny, he always feels cheated that he was robbed of the Iron Fist and all that stuff. The fact that he's a great martial artist and he has his own problems with his mother and all that stuff, maternal problems with his parents as well. I just really enjoy Davos as a character. He's intense. Every single scene he's in, the actor portrays him great. And this has a lot to do with the actor, how he portrayed him, but it was just a tremendous job. So Davos, number 8. Number 7, I'm going to give to John Pilgrim, the religious Punisher, as I call him. This dude is a phenomenal badass. This guy has his came from the not Nazis, but basically like neo-Nazis, like white supremacists and all that stuff. Then he found God, religion, but then he's murdering in the name of the people who believe in God and all that stuff. But he's a man devoted to his wife, devoted to his family, and when this man's set on something, he will go do it. He will fight tooth and nail. He's just like Punisher in many senses. He has his own moral conviction. He's going to stick to it, and I really do enjoy John Pilgrim. The actor that portrays him is so intimidating. Like the fact that he quotes everything from the Bible and all that stuff, and then shit's gonna go down. This is not a person to mess with. This is a motherfucker that is dangerous, and I love John Pilgrim. Great character. Number 7. Number 6 is Kingpin, another character that believes he's right in many cases. Kingpin believes he could do the best for people. He doesn't enjoy beating an old lady, but if it has to be done, it has to be done for the greater good of the city. He, the fact that this is his entire backstory, how he became a murderer, how he became a killer, and how he eventually gets so messed up in life. He's an unstable man. He's unstable. He likes things a certain way. You mess up a little certain thing. He's very similar to Bullseye as a character as well. But I put Kingpin over this because Kingpin is a more criminal mastermind. He knows how to control his anger in some cases, but when he's cornered, when you don't look, he's bashing that door in half. He's breaking that desk. He's ruthless. But I also like his relationship with his wife. I enjoy so much stuff about Kingpin, about the actor that portrays him, and the fact that my most favorite moment when he said to Daredevil was like this: I try to make the city a better place, something more than what it could be. He says, "You took that away from me. You took everything." That's what he fully believes. He fully believes he was actually making the city a better place and trying to make it for what it is. Trying to make it better than what it should be, than what it is, and make it something into greater than what it should be. And Kingpin is a fantastic character for that. So 6 Kingpin. Number 5 is Typhoid Mary, or Mary/Walker. She's a badass. Alice, I believe her name is Alice Eve. The actress that portrays her, she's a woman with basically multiple personalities in a sense. Like her name was officially Walker. She served in an army and all this stuff. She went through something traumatic, created a different version of herself in her mind, and she does not. When you get to Mary, she's a sweet, loving girl, wants to paint and all this stuff. But when you get to Walker, she's ultimate badass, mercenary killer. She will kill you in a blink of an eye. She's an ultimate badass, and there's even a third personality, which is more scary than both Walker and Mary. There's something that's scarier than Walker. So that is just exciting. That is just something I wish we could have seen in season 3, which we did not get. But Mary Walker, she's the ultimate badass, and the lines that this woman delivers is just amazing. She was like the MVP of Iron Fist season 2. So Mary Walker, Typhoid Mary, number 5. I love her. Number 4, I'm gonna give to Mariah Stokes. Yes, Stokes, not Dillard. When this woman tried so hard not to be that person, not to be Mariah Stokes, she tried to not give in to what Mother Mabel put into her, to what when her uncle raped her and all that. So she tried not to become like them, but when she became like them, oh my God! How I talked about Misty Knight not giving a sass about people not caring. Yeah, she does not give a shit. Even her own daughter sometimes she will put everybody on a chopping block. Every single buddy. She was like, "Oh, here comes Jesus." She was a funny character, a great character, a vicious, ruthless killer character. She is one of my favorite Marvel Netflix villains of all time. She's a great character. And Mariah Stokes, number 4. Number 3 is Killgrave. What have I always said about Killgrave? He's a man-child. He believes himself as a god. The world is his playground. We're all his little toys. If he wants us to go fuck ourselves, we have to go try and do that. This is the type of guy that does not have any morals, because he's never known what morals are. He doesn't know what standards are. When Jessica Chonji raped me, he honestly believes he didn't rape her, in a sense. Or, like, what is? Like, I don't like that word, rape. Like, he honestly believes that everything should be given to him. Like, money, when people say, "Give me your money," and all that stuff, yeah, that's great. Oh, don't cry about it and all that stuff. He is a sociopath, and I love every single moment to watch him on television. Granted, would we like him in real life? Absolutely fucking not. But he is entertaining to watch. The fact that what he did Jessica Jones was horrible, horrific, but he was such an interesting character to watch, and I loved every single moment that he was on. And I kind of wish Jessica Jones season 1 was gonna try to make him like a good guy, or at least have a couple more episodes of Jessica trying to teach him right from wrong and all that stuff. And I just love those moments. So I didn't believe his name was John Killgrave, but Killgrave, great character, love him. Number 3. My second favorite character is the Punisher. Frank Castle is just amazing. I love the actor that portrays him. He is a man who lost his family, lost everything. He's been through war. He's been through such traumatic shit, and yet he's still coming for you. he will kill you. He's not a regular superhero. He does not give a shit what you have. Oh, you have a family, kids. Oh, okay. Okay, you're killing other people? Fuck you, I'm gonna kill you. Punisher does not give a shit about other characters. Punisher does not give a shit about your family. He cares that if you have a family and all that stuff, so he won't involve them. But the fact that if you're a bad guy and you're selling like children, you have your own children, he ain't gonna hurt your children, but he's sure as hell gonna hurt you. He's gonna punish you. Yeah, like, we're all made on this earth, we all have sins. You get your sins from the Punisher's gonna punish you. Fatally. He does not give a shit. And I love the actor that portrays him. I love Punisher as a character, always have. And I always enjoyed the movies of the Punisher because it was always a more darker movie of the Punisher things, and I really do enjoy that. So when I heard the Punisher was coming to Daredevil, I'm like, sweet, let's see him. And then we got his own TV show, amazing, awesome. So Punisher, Frank Castle, and the actor that portrays him, John Spertall, I believe his name is. Great cast, a great casting choice. Punisher, number 2. And my number 1 favorite Marvel Netflix character is Daredevil. I loved Daredevil since I was a little kid. I loved the whole I'm judge, jury, and executioner. I love the whole I love the Daredevil rated R movie and all this stuff. The director's cut with Ben Affleck, I thought that was a great take of the character. I don't know the hate for that film, but for the Marvel Netflix character, he's basically the same thing, except this is the only difference between. The one major difference is that Daredevil does not kill in this one, even though he does kill in the comics and all that stuff. Not as much, but he does kill. The fact, and he says mortal enemy is the hand and all that stuff, and the death of Elektra from Bullseye and all that stuff. I mean, I loved all the character from the comic book character, but for the Netflix show, he's a man who's tied religiously to his faith. He's tied religiously to God, and in some cases, he doesn't know whether he could kill or not, and all that stuff. And he questions himself, and it's very rare do we see a hero question himself, and it lasts an entire season. Most CW shows, like a main hero character thinks about what he's done, and then he'll last for like the end of the episode. Daredevil, he reflects upon his issues, he reflects upon all the things he's done, he cares about people. The same character that you see in the movies is basically a very similar character how we get in a Netflix version. He's angry at his father, he's angry that he let his pride get in the way and all that stuff, so I enjoy Daredevil, the Marvel Netflix character. He's a man that's always going to continue getting up, always seeking justice, always helping people. As Matthew Murdock, he's a great character. As a lawyer by day and Daredevil at night, saving people, he's a great character. He's a great hero. My favorite Marvel Netflix character is Daredevil. So, let me know what y'all think. Subscribe if you like. Disagree on boundly. Comment down below. Let me know. Respect my opinion. Respect yours. What's your personal top 10 Marvel Netflix characters? Do you agree with me about my number 1 or my number 2? You think they should be switched around from Frank Castle over to Punisher? Do you believe I have too many villains on this little list for the top 10? Or do you think I should have more heroes like Jessica Jones or Danny Rand? I doubt it. But let me know what y'all think. I need to at least everybody. Bye.